versus an OD. Yeah, he'll do fine. Right.
You are playing into a Photic Shield and Abaddon can't really be contested. Look at this, like they might actually not win this exchange. Yeah.
Well, Collapse is dropping low and Panto just turns around, so Collapse, he got baited into a fight. Well, this is the thing. Let's see, there's a TP. We'll see what he's gonna be able to do. Collapse is on the menu. He doesn't even have a TP, so with all the minus armor kicking in, there's absolutely no chance that he's gonna be surviving through this one. That's something that we will be seeing.
I hope not. I hope that we will not be seeing that. I'm not sure. We'll see what he goes for. He might go to the fountain first.
Well,
and
let's see
also the Weaver.
TPing out, one more hit. It's gonna be just enough. Mira next on the menu. They're gonna be fighting around the mid lane, around Laurel. And
these supports aren't that big just yet. They need level 6 on Biposhka. I feel like that changes absolutely everything in this game.
Found Panto, or who found who? Collapse. You didn't want to be there. They were ready for it. Instantly, TA2000 will remove the stun and then he will kill Collapse. No, he won't, because he will be great. It is too shallow. They can't put him under just yet. Mira next on the menu. He cannot go Shikuchi. Silenced up. TA2000 without his ulti is in trouble. However, Kiyotaka comes in the vicinity. The null projection still being annoying, but should be coming back just in a second. There it is. Hero, if you don't punish it in the first 10-12 minutes when the hero doesn't have his ulti, it becomes too strong. The Tide will be coming instantly, spear to the other side, and the Dazzle is here as well. You might not do much with the poison touch, but just the right clicks are going to be doing quite a lot. Toronto Tokyo all alone will be using the Ravage to do absolutely nothing. The next hit would have been a crit from Rodan, but Collapse finishes him off with the spear, while in the mid lane, they are going to be looking towards the Ricky Tricks of the trade. There's the TP from the Dazzle. He's not going to be allowing his buddy to die all that easily. Now Panto being slowed down and pushed back should not be a kill.
They get the Weaver.
They are going to be finding the Weaver. There's the spear into the arena and another dead hero. Spirit are just playing
level 5. Just a sad situation. Panto might die here to a solo Ricky. Let's see.
They need an AA blast maybe to connect. Ricky says no. I'm gonna do it all by myself. One more blink strike. There's the kill. The AA blast not needed. Doesn't do absolutely anything. Rue. Blood grenade. Tries to deny himself to the creeps. With an OD being here, that's just not going to happen.
All by myself.
That's a problem. Usually this big cooldown teams, they just go forward. They're going to be looking towards Toronto Tokyo. AA blast does connect. He will be ravaging them. Global silence as well. They might just need Collapse. Even if Collapse just... it's so bad. He is still losing a ton of armor, so maybe if the Weaver can get close and Collapse just gets the spear, pushes him away, his former laning buddy will still take him down as Miposhka tries to TP away. Not going to be happening. Astral imprisonment, and then we will send you in a base, but in a casket, not with a TP. As Team Spirit do lose to the Abaddon and the Tide Hunter. So let's see what Aurora are gonna do about it. Well, not much, because Toronto Tokyo is on the other side of the map, surrounded by enemies. The AA Blast is gonna be kicking in, actually misses on it. That's gonna make this kill very, very hard. If he wants to live, he could Ravage. Essence Slithering helping him, but it is not going to be helping enough. Toronto Tokyo trying to go downstream. It's not going to be keeping it alive. And on the bottom lane, they're already preparing for a fight in Spirit, because Aurora, they see Toronto Tokyo on vision. Very deep ward from Rue. Here comes an AA blast. Flying forward. He has been broken, and the AA blast won't even be needed. It's just going to be giving vision of Mira, who gets himself away just in time. And they're even going to start poking at the high ground.
The Shard did a lot of heavy lifting right there. Breaking the Tide just makes him really not that tanky. And look at this, the silence, Abaddon.
Yep, there's the break. He can't get out, and that is going to be a dead Abaddon. Your carry does absolutely nothing. Your offlaner does absolutely nothing. Kiyotaka needs to be there, and he drops the hammer. The PA still has an Aegis, so even after he dies after this astral imprisonment, he's going to be more than fine. Collapse is standing, waiting for an opportunity to go for an arena, and nobody can come close. Now 5... might go back in. They still have a ward, that's why. And now they can punish Toronto Tokyo. He's all alone. He's gonna be speared and broken and silenced and taken out. Nope, they didn't break him in time. Lautaro making a mistake there. Blast will be flying in, but the Ravage was already used. They don't have the hammer either. Big spells out of the way. Will be losing Panto. The other side there with the Nodal projection. Collapse. Grave. This is what we talked about. They just don't have the burst without the hammer. Mira wants to finish off Collapse, and he's just gonna be running away. One more hit. It is enough. Mira takes down his former teammate. As now again, it is gonna be TA2000. They can't play. They need those Astral Imprisonments. And Kiyotaka not in position. Now he's not gonna be in a position to survive either. The BKB from Rodan finally used. Astral is gonna be there to slow him down just a little bit. Probably not enough, as there will be cold feet and then no feet. Kiyotaka gets taken out. Miposhka gets a double, with Mira being the only one left alive. They do have the silencer back, who's just gonna be going back into the fight to die once again. At least Panto, with his dying breath, takes Miposhka down with him.
This smoke instantly broken. I don't know if he even noticed it. Yeah, he didn't. They go in.
Well, they are going to be coming. Nodal projection is there. They will remove the Hex there with the Aphonic Shield, but it doesn't matter. He's not going to be caught inside of the arena. Kiyotaka is fine. He has no mana though, so Odi without mana, he gets all of it back there with the first spell, or at least most of it.
Hug an ally to get the smoke from them instead. And now he's caught again.
Easy to go. He lifts it up into the air. Essence Flux is on cooldown, broken in more ways than one. The A Blast is there just to confirm the death. Toronto Tokyo gonna be caught as well, and annoyed. The Nodal projection going for him, and the slows do continue. He's gonna have a blink in a second if he's allowed to do so. The Ricky is there. Gets the silence, another slow. The rest of the Spirit are not getting here as fast. They do have sentries on the ground, Dust as well. There's the dagger for the vision, and then Rodan to finally finish them off. Yules, this is now just becoming a bloodbath, because you do have some ways to come back into the game. You do have some buybacks, but it just doesn't feel like
Good they're trying to
get Ricky, though.
They're gonna be late at this point.
And Ru is just scouting them. So Spirit, they know that this is coming. They may be thinking of getting out of this one. One more crit. He's gonna get it glow. There's the global silence, and TA2000, he gets the Aegis, didn't get the Roach, but the Aegis is his. Let's see now if Rodan wants to fight without it. Going for the title, does have the Yules. Doesn't care much now about the break. He's gonna be carrying fairly soon. Rodan's BKB is gonna be dropping low. This is the chance for Aurora. Toronto Tokyo going into the damage, but Laurel gets the BKB off just in time. The arena will be protecting it from Kiyotaka. Can't do anything. There's the save. How did he see Mira there? I'm really not sure, but either way, got him. They did bring down the PA as well. Miposhka hiding in it, and Collapse gets the double spear as well, taking their Aegis. Kiyotaka, however, is still super strong. Miposhka, maybe from the pit, he can help. Kiyotaka is going to be graving himself, while Kiyotaka just annihilates him. Laurel can't do anything about this. The cold feet will be annoying, but the Astral Imprisonment will save the OD from any extra damage. Miposhka, where do you think you're going to take the gem that you will give right back to Kiyotaka? And TA2000, he came in as a stand-in, but that move, getting into the pit, changes everything. The Weaver, though, inside of the arena, like, I still don't get how he had vision. Either way, though, Kiyotaka now, they're gonna see him. The Missile Blade, the break, the hits, and a couple of more of those. Ricky also does back a punch. Kiyotaka turns around. Panther is gonna be protecting him. Let's go now. You versus me. Somehow, this guy is still surviving. That Aghanim Scepter really coming in handy.
Ravage.
Let's see, it is ready. He's gonna be going for it. Rodan doesn't get the BKB off. He's gonna be taking so much damage before it. The hammer has been dropped. He needs the BKB so that he doesn't die from the Astral, but he doesn't get it off. So now you have to run Spirit. They're in trouble, and TA2000 without the PA here, he really doesn't care about dying though. Ru, he is the real carrier. He attacking from behind. He wants to count down with his watermelon. TA2000 will be pulling him in, while Laurel from afar just dishing out the damage. Collapse having that Hex, staying alive and dishing out the spells from the back. Aurora got ahead of themselves. Team Spirit isn't only Rodan.
Yeah, they overdid it, right? Like, they had a couple of really good kills at the start of this fight. That Aghanim's Daedalus AC plus the minus armor that you get. Let's see, bot lane. Yeah, that's the damage. We'll see it now. Yeah, it's a lot.
It really is a lot. The Tidehunter is just not a hero that has a lot of armor if you don't itemize for it. He's already hard to kill. Gale Guard, Essence Flux with an axe. Now they're gonna be finding a Dazzle. Lyle doesn't get the BKB off. There's the reverberating silence with the BKB. Still gonna be able to grave himself, DP away, and survive. That is just so sad.
They tried everything. They used the Yules and they used the imprisonment on him. Oh.
X Mira, they want him dead. Yules onto the Abaddon to prevent the Aphotic Shield. Still not enough for a kill. Collapse. Gets up to the high ground. Ogre Seal Totem will be allowing him to live while Rue is still scouting everybody. Mira has been found. Abyssal Blade. Goodbye. 1800 crit. There's not going to be a Weaver there any longer as now the chase is on. They are going to be finding the signs of Kiyotaka already DPing out. Now they know that there is absolutely no one that can stop them in their chase. And Team Spirit are relentless. Both of the supports do have buybacks.
They find a way to defend.
Ravage, no global silence. Ravage will be up in a minute. It's gonna take so long. There's the dash. Moves from the Tidehunter to save himself, but they do have the arena. Gonna be looking towards the double spear as well. They won't kill Taka. He's gonna be getting the shields that this time around are not going to help. Mira is next on the menu. Rui already taking his mana, wanting to take his life, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Team Spirit have overtaken your base. They're probably gonna be ending it very soon, still being a little bit hesitant about diving. So, yep, there's the GG. Mega creeps would have been happening, and at this point, I can't do anything about it.
They dive a little bit of the fountain as well, getting the kill, so it's gonna be Tiny safe, and they get the storm. Look, both of these teams kinda...
it could go the other way around. Collapse telling Ru, like, Mira never came to my lane with 20% HP. Like, why is this happening, right? Because Ru, that early damage that he took is a problem. Collapse is going to be taking a ton of damage. We'll see if he's going to survive. And yeah, Fatal Bonds are definitely going to take it down. TA 2000 gets him. Okay, that is a PA with 30 CS and a First Blood. So, Battle Fury on the horizon. Maposhka will die again. Will die as well, actually.
They might get Mira here.
Let's see. To support it is level 3 Phoenix, so his Fire Spirits will be doing a lot of damage. There's the calling, and Riposhka actually doesn't get silenced up, so he can stop there on the side, but the neutral creeps will have more kills than Team Spirit in this game.
And the Aurora are in control, bot lane. They need to do everything right.
Well, let's see. Tokyo, they want him dead. He does have a healing below, so that will most definitely help. There's the calling, and it's not gonna help enough. But Kiyotaka with a huge ulti coming in. Phoenix already dead. Rodan is gonna be next on the menu. He does have his level 6, so the extra armor is there with the PA coming in. It's just not gonna matter at all. He does have enough mana possibly to escape, but really not enough to use this AD to its full potential.
Like, bro, my English already is half-assed. Mid lane Panto.
Panto will be found, and Panto will soon be killed. Yep. They do get the kill. Arl, he does have mana enough to get into the pit, get out of it as well. The TP is ready, and he will be getting himself away.
It's, by the way, a smoke from Bounty and the Storm.
Collapse. It's slowed down. They are coming with the smoke, so Collapse, he might just be baiting Lewis here. Kiyotaka goes in, and he's inside of the arena as well. The PA will be going down. Collapse standing inside of his arena. Now he's going to be running away. Those Fatal Bonds not enough to take him out, or maybe they will be if they continue taking damage. Kiyotaka is somehow still alive, but they got what they came for. That is a big PA kill.
Barely gets out with Storm Spirit. That was a very calm play from him. Maybe now, mid lane.
Well, let's see if it is going to happen now. Muerta does have Pierce the Veil, so we'll be surviving a little bit longer, but still they do have the spells to get her down. There's a track kill. If you want more, double shield crash. Tokyo gonna be pushing the bounty uphill with Kiyotaka TPing in. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. There's a swashbuckler, it's looking very much dead. There's the level 6 from the Phoenix, gonna be using the egg very aggressively, protected by the arena and with the spear. Hello, PA, we wanted you again. Mira, he buys back, he says, I wanna die once more. I don't wanna live in a world where my perfect game PA is just dying over and over again. Silver lining, that track on Panto, it did expire. But boy, was that a perfect fight for Spirit.
TPing down bottom, maybe they can get a bigger pick.
Oh, looking towards Mira. Has been found. Panda will be dropping the golem. These two supports are very strong. The egg is available though, so Miposhka is fine. Same is true with the arena. Class will be going for it. There's the spear protected with the shields are going in. The A2000 thinking about jumping in as Collapse is taking a lot of damage, not enough to threaten his life. Panto's golem still giving Vigil Lol, digging up some water runes, so we'll be having some extra mana to work
Look
with.
at the PA.
2000 is taking some damage and thinking about going in. The Storm still has some mana to work with. Who is baiting here, but is that bait just gonna be ending up in his death and nothing more?
Yeah, Tiny's here though. He's coming in.
Tiny coming in, that's what he does. Triple man Avatar's combo, a lot of damage being done. Phoenix is gonna be coming close. He still has the egg, will be going for it with the extra damage. Now TA2000, they want him as well. Arl doesn't have any more mana to work with. He doesn't want those misses. He wants to be able to connect with his right clicks, and there's the Soul Ring coming in just in time to give him the mana necessary for the kill.
For an engagement, they need BKBs and they're just not getting them. Toronto now as well.
Let's see if he can get out. He's gonna have a Rolling Thunder in a second and no chance to use it. Laurel beyond God, like we talked about it when this guy shines.
Yeah, I'm still gonna kill him and get away, I feel like. Yeah.
Look at what he's doing to them. He will get out while that is happening. His team is getting a torment.
Breaks it.
They're going in, just blink out from Collapse. He does have the arena waiting for it, as now you have to get out. The thing is that you're tracked. One of your heroes is already seen, and that's going to allow for you to go in. It's going to be another track this time around. Amir Haru gets tossed in. Poor man's blink dagger. Yep, he at least denies the arcane room. That is just the thing. What the Ivers do, even under really bad circumstances, they find a way. Well, I'm gonna be finding out soon. Some deep vision again plays by Ru as Aini wants to go in. He's not gonna be getting the VA, but he's gonna be getting somebody different. No golems will be dropped today. TA2000. The Storm will be going for him, even with the BKB being used. Is that enough to survive? DP out, gonna try for it. One more hit, he missed him, but he died to the Parasma in the fountain. The Parasma killed him. Laurel might have missed that last hit, but the Parasma hit earlier. It wasn't TA2000. Just to walk into the pit. The dead shot was used, so we got some info on what's going on. The Roche will be taken out, and that's going to be Laurel getting the Aegis egg being used defensively. Where's the arena to protect him? There it is. Will be making sure that the egg does pop, as well as the two supports of Aurora.
That was without the bounty hunter, by the way, who is trying to cut them off. Toronto Tokyo, of course, can't escape.
Well,
with an Aegis dying twice is...
It's Dacha uses the curse of the old road, but it feels like it is him that is already being seen. T2000 BKB being used, and he's tickling the Storm. Oh no, he's gonna crit me for 1/50th of my HP. As soon as his BKB does go down, they pull him in, take him out, and at this point you just say, yeah, screw it, this game is over, this series is over. Aurora have been taken down.
A seriously one-sided series here. Team Spirit